From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, come out. Hey, what's up?
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, it's May. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
He's usually
11.
such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Open man, left side, he's got it. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Denver 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It is 3rd and long. May going to look to throw. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. To throw is May. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
A turnover on down.
Throwing to get going. It's Herbert. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
The 39-yard line.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 3 yards to go.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
The intended target.
He was covered by Tyson
And that'll set up fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. And now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Sentinels will take a 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Off the play fake, here's May. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. On second down, it's May. He'll send it downfield for Laporta. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And third down coming up. Out of the gun, here's May. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. On fourth down, here's Logan Cook to punt. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. First and 10 now from the 36. On play action. Now Herbert. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
Incomplete.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Now Herbert throwing on second down. And that one incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Forced to his right. That's caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 38
A big-time
yards.
play for the Broncos. 38 yards.
38 yards on the play. And the Broncos first down.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. He'll work forward, a short gain to the 25. Jonas Sanker is there to make the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
May to throw on 2nd down. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. A 42-yard
McManus's kick is good. And the Broncos are on the board. They cut the lead to 6-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Benet Wanwu out of return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
17-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. We'll swing this out wide to Tracy. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. Velus Jones now on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. to connect there. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
It's fourth down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They do go for it. It's Herbert escaping to his left.
Every team in the league has their own set of scramble rules. And what that means, Mike, is when the pocket breaks down and the quarterback gets flushed, everyone understands, based on where they are in the field, how they can remain friendly to the quarterback. Great execution here, leads to a nice game.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to Brown. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 3.
Hey, Ray.
Now Herbert again. He's got a man. That's Horton. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Set.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10.
Set.
Throwing again, Herbert. Downfield, that's constant. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
On the play.
They get 25 on that connection. That's enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Herbert to the air again. That is caught to the goal line and in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown Sentinels. McLaughlin good on the extra point. And the Sentinels will go up by 7.
Sentinels 13, Broncos 6.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. To throw on first down is May. Out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Off the play fake, it's May. Moving to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
Working out of the gun, it's May. Exiting the pocket right. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
This fielded at the 3. And some nifty running on the return. Did some good yardage before he was taken down.
First down and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Set. Ready. Route. Set.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. And that will be a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Third and inches.
Set. Ready.
He's got his man. That's Kincaid. He's going to have the first down. And that one good for 9. And the drive continues.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play call. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Running out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun now for Herbert. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Sentinels add on to their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's May to throw it on first down. The connection made to Ayuk. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On second down, it's May. Flush to his right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Chubb Robinson. He gets in there and drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. Laporta in motion. On 3rd and long, here's May. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Herbert now on first down. Rush comes, they're setting up. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds. And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
He'll swing this one out to Brown. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
Set.
From the gun, it's Herbert. A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
26 yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
First down.
Here's 1st and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
Set. Delta. Hunt.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. Throw on the run is complete. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
17 more yards.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Pacheco. And he'll take this one in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Honolulu. PAT. It's up and through. And the Sentinels add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. Comes to the line now on 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. He'll go right back to Kirk again. It's complete. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Gain on the play. That's good for the Broncos. First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Laporta in motion. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
May to throw again. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And the Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
May to the air once more. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
10 more
now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Broncos, first down. It's a gain of 10.
The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. Spot at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here. The 3rd quarter underway. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Now a play fake. Herbert. That's to the left side. Taken in by Harrison. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
A run. It's Pacheco. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down at the 41. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
59. Go.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Amani Hooker there on the tackle.
At the 39-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Set. Crowd right. Set.
A carry here for Brown.
Chase Brown, the ball carrier.
Go.
He's no move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. First down and more inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Chase Brown. Touchdown Sentinel. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Sentinels will extend this third quarter lead.
Broncos 9.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Maynard on first and 10. He's got Laporta open on the left side. So, first and 10 now from the 30.
10 yards. That's good for Broncos. First down. It's a gain of 10.
To throw is May.
Denver.
That's taken in by Khalif Raymond. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
17 yards. That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 47.
The throw on first down is May. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. First and 10.
A gain of 23 more yards. That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throw again is May. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
It leads to second and
And even
10.
though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
RPO here, quick shot to Ayuk. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
That is a gain of 15 halfway there as he's down at the 15.
A gain of 15.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. The motion man is Raymond. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Broncos is going to be set up with first and goal as play moves them down to the 1.
Broncos first down. First and goal, Denver.
Here's May again. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, Broncos.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Set.
Play action now. It's Herbert. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
So you find yourself playing with the 2-score lead. Of course, it goes without saying, Mike, you don't want to take any unnecessary risks. The primary reads weren't there. Works through his progression. Move on to the next play. And just throw that ball away.
Hey, go 380.
Herbert to throw on second down. Will find Brown out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A pickup there of 13. That's enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now Brown. Open space to the 35. It'll be taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 24-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. And that will be a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On play action now. Herbert. That's caught by Harrison right side. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
11 more yards.
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They were first and 10.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Go.
Here's a handoff to Pacheco. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
They face second down and 7.
Set. Ready.
He'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
380. Run. Set.
On play action, it's Herbert. Pass right side, that is hauled in by Horton. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Honolulu. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Sentinels are going to extend their lead.
Broncos 16.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
On first and 10, here's May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down
and this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
And May will not risk it. Into the slide. And he's got the first down.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
Here's May to throw it on first down. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
May to throw on second down. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's May. Flush to his right. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And it's going to be a turnover, and the defense comes away with the ball.
And this defense, they've been searching for a splash play, and they got a big one here. Great job separating the man from the ball on the sack. And now it's up to their offense. Can they take advantage of this sudden change situation?
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9. Take the handoff. Now Herbert. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 85 yards. It's a touchdown. McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Sentinels will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
16.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The motion man is Raymond. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He finds Raymond for the completion. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. This pass complete to Raymond. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 2 straight hookups. This one good for 10 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down. May to the air once more. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. That is Darnell Savage, the hard-hitting safety, bursting in to record the sack. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And he's going to have the Broncos first down. They convert in style there. Big play on 4th and long.
Another Broncos first down. A gain of 40 yards. 1st down, Denver.
From out of the gun, here's May. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Smart choice here by the quarterback. He's trying to extend the play outside the pocket, but this was really nice coverage. A lot of eyes on the quarterback. It looked like there was multiple guys anticipating a chance for a pick, but throws the ball away, and lives for another snap.
On second down, it's May. On the run to the right, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and
he's into the end zone. Christian Kirk, touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown.
Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
We're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Ready.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. A short throw caught by Kincaid. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Go. Set. Go.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Get this complete to Horton. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Gain of 10 yards.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing now is Herbert. Here comes the screen to Jones. This one will be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Brought down back at the 32.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him
to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt. And the Broncos will take over at their own 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
Crazy.
Off the play fake, here's May. Forced to his right. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. To throw now, May. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Back to the sideline and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And the offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So what's a strong safety's job, Mike? It's easy. Make impact plays. And that impact doesn't always have to be down in the box or with a big hit. They are just as much ball hawks as any defensive back on this team, and he proved it with that interception.
And And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The tackle by Jarvis Brownlee. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Broncos' 23-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2nd and 5.
Set.
They run it once more with Jones. Open space inside the 10. To the pylon, he's in. Bayless Jones. Touchdown Sentinels.
Chase McLaughlin lining up for the point after.
McLaughlin's good on the extra point.
Good.
And the Sentinels are able to extend the lead.
51. Broncos 23.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll go play action with May. Out to his right. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Well, I can promise you one thing. That's certainly not how that play was drawn up. I thought he did a nice job initially buying about as much time as he could, but realized there was nothing downfield developing, and he had to throw it short and didn't get anything positive.
Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Laporta in motion. Maynard on 1st and 10. He'll send it downfield for Laporta.
So at this point in the game, Mike, offensively, I think for the offensive coordinator and the quarterback and everyone, they're just trying to build on something. Can you generate an explosive play? Can you bring just a little bit of energy to the huddle and to the sideline? Because throughout most of this game, not a whole lot's gone right.
To throw again is May. He's got it! They're going to have it first and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 56 yards.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Five yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Here's May again. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal. May to throw again. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. It's do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. McManus on for the point after. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And now problems on the kickoff. This ball goes out of bounds and a flag comes in. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. Up the sideline to the 40. Gets to the edge at the 30. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. On comes the Blockman to add the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Sentinels tack on one more to their lead.
Sentinels 58, Broncos 30.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's to midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
And typically, Mike, you don't find yourself in the playoffs unless all season long you've gotten contributions from your special team. So here's a big one in the return game. I mean, this is something that has been a priority all season long, and they nearly sprung it.
To throw on first down is May. Moving to his right. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
It's second down.
Throwing on second down. May. Pulled in by Tracy. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 29.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
The 24-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Crazy, crazy.
Off the play fake, it's May. Exiting the pocket right. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Loss on the play. It's second down.
So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They are moving on. And as the #1 seed, the victory means they locked down another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl.